And then I thought at first when we hit it was an extremely rough landing, but it continued to get worse and worse. Evidently we had rolled over, but we had no idea that we were just completely disoriented. So when we released our seatbelts, we fell to the top of the plane. And as we were landing, the floor, debris was coming up through the floor and the plane was breaking apart. And the only way out, it seemed like the front was blocked, and a man was yelling in the back to move it to get out, that there was flame and smoke behind us.
Did you see the fire?
I didn't look. I tried to locate Shelley and Ryan first off, and some man took Ryan and pushed him up the hole. And then I worked to get Shelley up so she could climb out. And then there were a couple people after Shelley, so I was separated from them for a while. And we went up through the floor, and then it seemed like a luggage compartment or something. We had to climb up through another hole to get out of the plane, and there was one passenger that stayed there and was taking our hand and telling us to move quick. And that's when you could really smell the smoke and see the smoke. And we went to the wing and slid down into the cornfield.
How close were the nearest casualties in the plane? Do you have any idea?
Well, there was a woman right by me that a man was helping to try to get her freed. She was pinned. For the most part, people stayed pretty calm. There was crying. There were people hurt. It was unbelievable.
Shelley, what went through your mind when that rough part of the landing occurred, when it first thumped? Describe it from your point of view.
It seemed like it seemed like forever, but now it seems like it went by really fast. Like I don't even know what happened. I didn't even know we were upside down until I let go of my seatbelt. And everyone was just, hurry, hurry. I opened my eyes, and some people had already been standing up and helping people out. And there was luggage all over. There were people laying in the aisle, trying to get out. There were people hoisting people up into the hole of the airplane and pulling people up onto the top. And once we got into the cornfield, it was like there was nowhere to go. And we finally found a clear area and could see the black and the luggage and the people all the way from the runway to the plane. The last thing I remember is the stewardess saying, brace yourself, keep your head down, brace yourself.
Were you able to locate your mother and brother quickly? Or were you concerned about losing them?
We were so disoriented that I kind of looked up and took my seatbelt off, and then I found them.
Terry, you had 6 hours or so to reflect on this. Any idea why you survived and so many others didn't?
None. We're very, very fortunate. Very fortunate. And I'm very grateful. There was a man behind us that was writing a letter to his mom or to his wife before we went down. And it seemed like we had enough time where I took the kids' hands and I told them I loved them very much. That was frightening. And when it all started happening, I just was wondering when it was all going to be over.
Did you think you were doomed?
Mm-hmm. I really did.
That?
Especially when the floor popped up and everything started. It was like a tornado. Everything started kind of brushing around and just blowing all over.
Any final thoughts? What do you want to tell your husband?
Oh, he's flying. He flew to South Dakota and he rented a car. He's on his way here. He's probably a little bit more upset right now than we are because he wants to see us very bad.